Let's give the folks that run this show a huge round of applause. They deserve it. Let's all give all these vendors a big round of applause. They deserve it. Give it up for the vendors. Come on now. And of course, do me a favor, give yourselves a round of applause because you deserve it. So I have exactly 20 minutes with you guys. How long? 20 minutes. I'm going to give you guys a lot of great tips how to launch, grow, and build a better business. Would that be okay? Yeah. People say that I speak really fast. I find that some people just think kind of slow. Is that okay too? Is that okay, yes or no? Yeah. So I need you to write really fast. Would that be okay? I've got another great friend of mine here in the audience. He actually manages about a $25 billion hedge fund. He's actually one of the partners in a company called Vibe. If you've seen that motorhome where it looks like a rolling house, that's my good friend Paul Hudson. Give Paul a round of applause. So we run a venture fund. We do business courses, speaker courses, lifestyle events all over the world. How many here actually own a business? How many are entrepreneurs? How many are looking for new ways to make money? So say the word residual. Residual. Now say it like you're getting it. Residual. It feels good, yes or no? But how many took that course in high school, how to get advanced residual income? I want you to say this loud so they hear you next door. Say, I have.
I have.
No, say it loud. Say, I have.
I have.
Big things to do.
Big things to do.
Now turn left, right, and say, you don't know who you're sitting next to. Because one person, how many? Can change your life forever. It only takes one. One person to believe in you. I was born on the south side of Chicago. Out of high school and college, became a trader. Did turnarounds for 10 years, fixing businesses. Got burnt out. Who's ever been burnt out? I wrote this down the year 2000. There has to be more. I checked out for 2 weeks. It became a 2-year vacation. Because sometimes you got to check out to check back in. I teamed up with a young company called GoDaddy as a marketing partner. This other company called Franklin Covey. We created a bundle for small business called Successfully, a little business in a box. But we were about $1 million short for the marketing. How many here today are about $1 million short for the marketing? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. So understand with that, I realized the greatest investment you'll ever make, write this down, is in relationships. I look back over the last decade, who do we help? Who do we serve? They came to our side within 20 months. We were in 20 countries selling that little business in a box. Does that make sense, everybody? You got to believe in yourself when nobody else does. That makes sense. By 2005, we launched an incubator course called Rainmaker. We meet 4 times a year, 3 days at a time to work on your company. It's one of the toughest business courses you'll ever take. I'll take 10 people here today, work with you guys for a whole year in your company. Would that be okay, yes or no? We have group coaching every week. We teach you about vision, mission, path, and purpose. Social funnels, marketing funnels, sales funnels. How to become an Amazon bestseller. How to get all your marketing funnels in place. How to get your partners in place. How to price your products or services. How many here like the idea of writing your own book? How many guys like the idea of getting paid while you sleep from your intellectual property? Say this loud. Say, I have great intellectual property. Say, I am going to monetize my intellectual property. Now turn left to right and say, that's interesting. You see my friend, he wrote a book called Chicken Soup for the Soul. He was laughed at for that same exercise, but they've sold 500 million copies. How many here would like to sell 500 million of almost anything? Put your hands up high and say, that's me too. So we built this course, put you in an entrepreneur club of 2,000 people. We meet 4 times a year, 3 days at a time to work on your company. To help you with capital, business plans, marketing solutions, time management, get the right partners. How many here would like to be part of an incubator group right here in Las Vegas? How many here could commit 1 to 2 hours a week? Could you guys do that? How many here would share some revenue if we sent you clients? Would that be okay too, yes or no? So I want you to go to a nice little sheet of paper, and I want you to give a whole different look when it comes to money. I want you to just make a little rectangle like this, quickly. Put down the money, how much you want to make in the next year. Put down your gross revenue for the year. What's your goal? When we launched the incubator course, Rainmaker, is very simple. We wanted to generate an extra $1 million. How many here would be okay if you could just generate an extra 100,000? Would that be okay, yes or no? How many want to generate an extra $1 million? See, what we're trained on is to focus on how much money you're going to make. I'm going to tell you for the next 20 minutes, I'll be in your board of directors. Don't focus on the money. The money's important, but I want you to shift your gears for a second. When we realized this, we started to realize, well, how much does a client pay for the service? How much do your clients pay right now for your service? If you looked at your business, how much they pay you for the year? We charge $5,000 to come to our signature program for you plus 4 people. Your kids get to come for free. and we meet 4 times a year. How many times? And I'm going to tell you it's tough. But I will tell you this, it'll be the best $5,000 you've ever spent in your business. We've been doing it for 16 years now in more than 30 countries. '07, the Venture Fund, '08, Private Masterminds, '09, our Inspiration Conferences, 2010 for speakers. Is there anybody here that would like to learn how to speak and sell from stage? Hands up, I'd say that's me. We have a team just for that. Does that make sense? And then, of course, in 2012, I invested $1 million in this idea to put on these expos. My friends thought I was crazy. That's a dumb idea. No one's going to go to these expos. I said, oh, yes, they will. We went from 2 cities to 17 cities to north of 100,000 attendees a year. The same people that said it wouldn't work came back and said, oh, gosh, Jonas, that was such a great idea. How many of you guys have friends like that in your life? How many of you guys want to make a whole lot more money? Take out your phone today and get rid of all the negative people. Take them right out of your phone. Change your voicemail. You reach my cell line. Your call is very important to me. But at this time in my life, I am making some major changes. And if I don't call you back, you're obviously one of them. I'm only here to tell you there's a guy named Jim Rohn. Write down Jim Rohn. He said, you can help 1,000, you can't carry 3. Quit trying to carry people. So we figured this out, that we had to serve, write this down, just 200 customers. If you'll change your focus today to how much money you plan to make, to how many customers you plan to serve effectively, your sales will skyrocket. Does that make sense, everybody? I won this year top 10 coach in the world for small business. This is my 6th year. Is that pretty good? Yes. Because I understand that while they're chasing money, you're chasing client value. Are you with me on this? So we shift this gear to understand that's 50 people a quarter, that's 17 clients a month. How many here, if we showed you how to exactly run all your social media, how to run all your online marketing, how to have the right sales funnels, marketing funnels, mobile funnels, and we showed you exactly what to do, could be okay with generating an extra 17 clients a month that paid you around $5,000 each? Would that be okay, yes or no? When do you think will be a good time to learn that process? It means that we need 170 leads. Does that make sense? So you got to think this through for a second. How do I drive that? Here's what drives success. Please write this down. How many here would like to generate super high qualified leads every day? And if I gave you the process and I gave you a lot of free tools, could you follow it? How many would promise to follow it today if it was all mostly free and you could do it within 48 hours? Would you guys do it, yes or no? So here's the first thing. You've got to be positioned as an expert. Does that make sense? When I say an expert, get yourself out in front of the marketplace. So here's how you do it. There's an app called Mingle. Write down mingl.no. mingl.no. It's totally free. Mine is /Bill Walsh 360. All you have to do is set up your own influencer page. It costs you nothing. Put all your social media links, put your photo, it gives you a QR code, put your bio. It gives you free text messaging globally. Is that pretty cool, yes or no? Mingle, mingl.no. Set up the influencer page first. Use an app called youcanbook.me so it points to your time management system so they can book a time with you. No more unscheduled calls. Is that clear? If they don't book a time with you, they don't get time with you. Are we good with this, yes or no? Once we've done that, you're going to get a book cover done. Go to a website called Canva. It's free. Create a book cover today. Let people know your book's coming out Q2 of 2024. I don't care what your business is, how to do merchant processing, how to hire the right person for this. I don't care what your company is. Get positioned as the expert in your niche. Once you've done that, set up a Facebook page as an author. It's also free. Set up a Facebook group. It's also free that you drive people just for content. Then you're going to launch a podcast. You're going to go to this app, write this down, called Anchor. Download Anchor. Now you put your podcast out there for free. There's a brand new app you can use right now. It's going to compete with this thing called Clubhouse, called Breakout Audio. Write down Breakout Audio. It's brand new in the App Store today. You guys all need to download it. Now you can communicate worldwide with your groups, and there's monetization inside the club. Would that be okay, yes or no? If you don't use the best tools, many of them are free. Is that okay, yes or no? Turn left, right, say being frugal is cool. Being frugal is cool. Now once you've done those things, right now you're ready. Go to Google. Write down Google. Type this in, H-A-R-O, Haro. Get yourself listed on Haro. Now you'll get subject matter experts that are calling you to interview about your expertise. When that happens, there's a new app called Pingler, P-I-N-G-L-E-R. I'm giving you guys a lot of stuff in 20 minutes, but if you use it, it's a game changer. Pingler's around $3 a month. Anytime you post online or you're posted online, you ping it. It drives all your SEO. Can we all do this so far? On your business cards, no more business cards, only gift cards. No more business cards, only gift cards. If you guys will use gift cards, they'll never throw them away. And the gift is always your intellectual property. Freeconferencecall.com is a great way to record a 5-minute audio, make it into a PDF. When they give you their information, you get the data. Does that make sense? No data, no gift. Say I am awesome.
Awesome.
Turn left, right, and tell someone you're pretty awesome too.
You're pretty awesome.
You guys got this so far? The next part, write this down, is called empowered. What's it called?
Empower.
There's teams you have to have. Number one is outsourcing. Turn right there, look at Daniel, he's with Sonic VA. Get yourself an outsourcing person today. Let them do your research, your emails, and all your social media posts. Stop doing things less than 20 bucks an hour. Outsource everything, Sonic VA. We're at 5033, we brought a whole team of experts here. There's over 60 with our team here just for this couple days. Does that make sense? They're gonna help you guys launch your companies. But if you'll get those things set up, it's a game changer. You need a board of advisors. Go to SCORE, S-C-O-R-E. Local SCORE will give you great boards of advisors. Go to another group called Masterminds. You've got to have an outsourcing mastermind group, like a group you believe in, 4 people only. You always attend a mastermind that challenges you, and you run a mastermind. If you want to run masterminds for us in cities around the world, text the word gold, write down gold. Text gold to 26786. Is that clear so far? You also have to understand you got to have a good sales funnel. You got to have a good marketing funnel. These are non-negotiable. You got to build a good core team. You don't find a core team, you attract a core team. Be so good at what you do, you attract the right people. Does that make sense? Are you guys feeling this, yes or no?
Yes.
Is this helpful so far? Let me hear it nice and loud. Come on, give it up loud.
Yes.
Good. So now that you've got these few things done, there's a lot more to go. When we think about mobile, everything is going to that mobile phone. On mobile, 90% will open your texts. On email, 20% open your emails. On mobile, 30% will click through. On email, 2 to 6% click through. I'm going to give you guys a copy. Who's ever seen the movie called The Secret? I wrote a book called The Obvious. What's it called? How many would like a copy of the book today for no charge? So take out your cell phones quickly, right now. Take out your phone. Quickly, take out your phone. You're going to text the word win. What's the word?
Win.
Text the word win right now to 26786. You'll get my book. You'll get our newsletter. You might even get tickets to a great party tonight with Coolio, my good friend.
Oh, wow.
How many guys want to hang out with Coolio in Vegas? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. Well, some of our team have VIP tickets for an amazing party tonight on a 50th floor suite looking over the top of the city. Would that be kind of cool? Guys, you're going to do things, do it big. Does that make sense? Create great experiences for your clients. Now, I've only got about 8 minutes left. I want to give you guys a few more things. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Is this helpful so far? In addition to this, once you start to realize, we launched a new SaaS product called Mobex. Mobex is the coolest all-in-one funnel for 99 bucks a month that runs your entire sales funnel to somebody's mobile phone, all within 60 minutes. You only talk to qualified buyers. Would that be okay? How many would prefer to talk to only qualified leads? See, the minute you move to qualified leads, you convert a lot higher, yes or no? The third piece of this equation, write this down, is called exposure. We teach people to become better speakers. We teach you to get on stages online and offline to share your message. Because all it comes down to serve great clients, you need exposure. Are you clear on this? Whoever gets the most exposure, they win. They don't win once in a while, they win all the time. You can go to these other things. There's 15 people already. See the difference? You know why? Because we know how to market, yes or no. This is standing room only. We were supposed to have a theater here for 300. There's probably 250 here now, yes or no? Because I truly believe if you'll share great stuff, tools they can use, they love it, yes or no? Say I have big things to do. Say I am ready for a whole lot more. Now, if you want to speak to millionaires, write this website down. It's called Vistage. V-I-S-T-A-G-E. It's only millionaires. That's it. They're always looking for new authors. You don't have to write your book. You can do your book in 2 or 3 years. Does that make sense? But what you want to get done right now is the book cover. The book cover will open the door. We'll teach you guys how to use the right forms of social media. We'll teach you how to shoot 1-minute videos. How long? Use 1-minute videos on Instagram. Use a service, write this down, called Connected. Connected is here at 5033, booth 5033. They're doing sessions all day on LinkedIn. You met their founder right there. Say hello to Devin. He's one of my business partners. They're doing $30 million a year in less than 2 years. Is that okay, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Come on, that deserves some love, yes or no? It does. Because what it comes down to, you can only go really, really far with great partners. But the exposure side is this. Learn that 2-minute talk for media so you know exactly what to say all the time. And here's where you want to go. Write this down. B&Is, Rotaries, Latips, Chambers. Those are all perfect outlets. You've got to speak once a week. How often? You don't network in the room, guys. You network from the front of the room. Would that be okay? Stop doing spray and pray with your business cards. Get in front of a room for 2 minutes around media and let media market for you. Does that make sense? When you'll start doing this, you'll watch your business grow a whole lot faster. This is non-negotiable. It's what? How many here would like to be part of an incubator group with our team for the next year? Hands up high, let me see. We're gonna pick 10 people. How many? You gotta commit 1 to 2 hours a week. You know the cost, it'll be $5 grand for your team for the whole year. We finance everybody. So don't tell me you're broke. I've been broke. I've been broke and I've been wealthy. Write this down. Broke sucks, yes or no? But when you're broke, you find your real friends, yes or no? Your real friends always walk in, all the fakes are gone. I promise you this. If you guys want to do real estate, 2 of my best friends and business partners in our Movex business are here. They manage $200 million of their own real estate in a syndication. Say hello to Juan. Where's Juan Jaime? Right there. Give them a round of applause, yes? You want to do real estate, guys? Get around people doing it. And get a copy of that board game, House Guests from Hell. Peter's here, one of the funniest games ever. My friend Emily Letran, look back there. She's one of the top dentists in California, but she's also an amazing leadership coach. And she tells me all the time, Bill, I'm a great mom, and she is a great mom. But on the exposure side, use this app, write this down. It's called InShot. InShot is $9 a year. It instantly lets you put all your posts, 1-minute posts, all your social channels for $9 a year. The other one I like, guys, how many guys currently have a YouTube channel? You all need a free YouTube channel. Post testimonials and case studies. How many guys currently use Twitch? How many guys have no idea what Twitch is? Hands up high, let me see. Twitch is the #4 most visited website in the world, and they give you your own free TV station. You can launch it free today, put Twitch right on your website, and it costs you nothing. Is that pretty cool? They will give you paid subscribers. You can get paid subscribers every month to your channel. You have to understand that everything is marketing. 90% of your success is marketing. How many guys already have a good product or service? How many guys need help with your marketing? Hands up high, let me see. You're gonna love our team, does that make sense? When I finish right here, we're gonna meet right over there at the end, or behind this little private stage right here. For those that think they might be a good fit for the incubator, I'm gonna give you guys 1 invite for that. Would that be okay? I'm gonna pick 10 people here today, and I'm gonna give you more than $20,000 in bonus gifts. Would that be okay too? We're looking for people we can team up with, partnerships. We have huge reach. We love to get in front of big organizations, right, and bring your products or services. But on the exposure side, you've got to have the things in place today. Write down this app called StreamYard. StreamYard is $29 a month. I have nothing to do with this company, but they allow you to broadcast your video on every channel you have. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, goes on your Instagram page, goes into your Zoom channel. Does that make sense? All for $30. You got to broadcast weekly. If you want to talk about making money, there's my friend Al Bala. Say hello to Al. Runs a $150 million year NASDAQ company. Is that pretty cool, yes or no? He teaches people how to make money working from home online. I'm telling you for a fact, you get around the right people, magic will happen. We run a center here in Vegas. We have our own success center here. We're hosting a power lunch on Friday at Fogo de Chao. If people are local here, live there, I want to talk to you about that too. And our team will definitely have some invites for the party. I've got exactly about 2 minutes left. Is it helpful so far? Yeah. Let me give you the last piece of this, right? It's called Execute. What's it called? Execute. One of the things you got to do as an entrepreneur, write this down. You got to sit on a charity board. You got to pick a charity board, and you got to get on a board today. You got to understand social impact is the currency of the future. If you have any time today, my friend Landon is here. Where's Landon at? Right there. They run one of the coolest foundations in the country that feeds children every day all over the world with nutrition. Does that make sense? Yeah. Add a tab on your website for social impact. You'll attract way more people. The fastest way to the top is through social impact. His name is Vito Cobain. He runs a group called High Point University. Write that down. I would challenge every entrepreneur part of our Rainmaker program, sit on a charitable board. Our 1-year incubator course is down in 16th year. We love to help entrepreneurs worldwide grow their companies. As a part of our program, you plus 4 get to come. You're gonna build KPIs for your days. You're gonna build a strategy 90 days every quarter for the next 2 years. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Does that make sense? And I love watching entrepreneurs grow big companies. I don't care what level you're at, tell me where you want to go. My son Evan is here. Say hello, Evan.
Hi, Evan.
Evan produces beats. You need beats for your business? He produces beats that are the best in the world. And my son Austin is actually meeting with people right now on this new SaaS product. I was going to bring him on stage, but he's tied up. But if you're trying to do mobile SaaS, talk to him for sure. But I will tell you this, we're going to incorporate U plus 4. If you'd like to, we're going to fly you to Orlando in 2 weeks for the course. Does that make sense? We're going to fly you to come hang out with me for a weekend and work on your business. If you think what you got in 20 minutes was good, wait till we spend a year together. Does that make sense? In addition to that, we teamed up with an organization called Club Corp. You'll now have access to 200 country clubs all over the country that uses your home office. That little membership's about $5,000, one of the bonuses for you guys. And that you just don't get to use the local club. We have one of the coolest events that we do each year called the Internet Marketing Camp, our Ultimate Wealth Camp. You get to come to that as well, and you get to bring 20 guests. You'll meet my friend that wrote the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Sharon Lechter. You'll meet the author that wrote the book, if you've ever seen Chicken Soup for the Soul, Mark Victor Hansen. They're all at this event. It's your job to pitch my friends on your ideas. Would that be okay, yes or no?
Yes.
Paul's been a select guest a number of times. Someone you definitely want to spend time with. Are you guys having a good time? So how many here believe, once again, that you know for a fact a program like this could really help your business? If that's you, stand up. Let me see, just stand up. Stand up. I'm only going to pick 10, right? Listen, guys, if you have all the answers, you're doing north of 100 million, you're good. If you're under 100 million and you could use some help with growing that business, I'd love to have a conversation with you guys for about 5 minutes. Would that be okay? Because I know there's a lot of big things to do. I've got to finish here in 1 minute. So here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I want to thank you guys for playing full out. Does that make sense? My team, you see that little hall right over there? My team can guide you guys over there. I want to talk to those that are serious about growing their business. How many guys are absolutely serious about growing your business and would love to be part of a 1-year program? Okay, so if that's you, come up front here. Quickly, come up this way. Quickly, come on, let's go. Listen, I'm not